Welcome students. I hope all are fine. Okay. Actually, in the previous week, your pre-annual test is over. Okay. Now, today we actually discuss about your chapters number 6, that is light. Okay. So, at first we have to know about what are the key concepts which actually know we are knowing in this chapter. That is, at first know what is actually light. The first concept is what is light, and the second one, that is some sources of light. Okay. Some sources of light, and in this part actually we know about what is luminous and also known as non-luminous object. Non-luminous objects. And the third one, the point is what is actually rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation of light. And the fourth one is different types of material on the basis of light passes through the material. Different types of material. In this part actually we discuss about three types of material. One is transparent, one is actually we can say one is transparent, second one is translucent, and the third one is actually opaque material. Now we move to our next point, key point, that is point number 5, that is actually ray and beam of or beams of light, that may be parallel, that may be convergent, that may be divergent. So here also we know about three different types. One is parallel, and the second one is convergent, and the third one, that is divergent. Okay, and now we move our next point number 6, that is actually some application of rectilinear propagation of light. Some applications of rectilinear propagation of light. Propagation of light. Now we move to our next point number 7, that is actually pinhole camera. Okay, pinhole camera. And the next one, point number 8, that is actually shadows. Okay, shadows. Here we also discuss about actually in this part umbra, and also discuss about penumbra. region. And the final one, but that is not the least, that is actually eclipse, or we can say eclipses. There are also several type of eclipses. So these are the actually key concepts that actually we discuss in the whole chapter. First one is what is light, second one is actually sources of light. In this portion we know about the definition of luminous and non-luminous objects, and some actually examples of luminous and non-luminous objects. Third one, rectilinear propagation of light. What do you mean by rectilinear propagation of light? And so on, like different types of material, rays and beams of light, and also some application of rectilinear propagation of light, pinhole camera, and shadow, umbra, penumbra region, and also eclipses. Now actually today we just discuss about the first 4 points, that is actually these points we actually discuss here in today's class. These are the points. Okay, so first question is actually what is light, and the second one is sources of light, luminous and non-luminous, rectilinear propagation of light, different types of material, that means transparent, translucent and opaque. Okay, so today's class actually these are the points, and we just discuss about only these 4 points. Okay, so at first the question is actually what is light. Okay, so the first question, that is actually what is light. So we have to know actually what is light. In generally we actually see different material, okay, or different objects around us, okay, but what is the cause behind actually this? In generally we did not see anything in night, okay, so what is the reason behind it? Actually due to light. Okay, with the help of light we can see any body or any objects around us. Okay, so we can say light is a form of energy. Okay, so it is actually, we can say it is form of energy. We can say light is a form of energy that actually to see that helps us to see objects. Okay, now actually we can say for an object to be visible, light forms a source has to fall on it, okay, bounce back and from its surface and then enter our eyes. Suppose this is a body and light travels from in this direction. After bouncing back, actually light reflect back, and here actually our eyes, okay, so we can see actually this is your eye, okay, so we can see easily the object. So without actually help of light we cannot see the object. This is your object. Now the question is actually what are the sources of light? That is our next point. Okay, so the next point is actually what are the sources of light? So actually for this case we have to know about two different types, that is already we actually know what is. First one is actually luminous object. Luminous object. In generally, we can say actually that the objects that are capable of giving our light by themselves, okay, are called sources of light or luminous object. Like suppose we take some different examples, that is one is we can say candlelight, okay, we can say candle light, or we can say torch light. Okay, and also we can say here also LED. Okay, and also we can say the sun, stars. Okay, the sun, stars, etc. Okay, now the question is, these are the examples of actually luminous object. Okay, these objects actually are capable of giving our light themselves. Now the question is, here actually we made candle light, torch light and LED. So these are actually artificial. We can show that these are the artificial luminous object, and the last two actually natural. Okay, so we can say actually these are the natural sources of light. Okay, understand? Now we move to our next point, that is actually what is non-luminous. Okay, non-luminous object. Here also we can see, we can tell that the objects that do not emit light, okay, of their own, are called actually non-luminous objects, like book. Okay, and we can say stone and wood. Okay. Also we can say here the moon. Okay, the moon and etc. So here also we take different types of examples actually, that are the examples of non-luminous objects. So in this case actually we cannot get light from themselves. Okay, so these are the and also we can take planets. Okay, so these are the actually examples of non-luminous object. Here also book, stone and wood, these are the, we can say these are the artificial, and also we can say moon, planets, these are the natural. But actually we see the objects with the help of the light. Okay, and they do not emit light properly by themselves. Okay, now the next point, that is actually propagation of light, or we can say the third point, that is rectilinear propagation of light. rectilinear Rectilinear propagation of light. So what do we mean by rectilinear propagation of light? Actually we already know that light is a form of energy that travels from the source of light, and also we have to know that the speed of light in generally, the speed of light 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, we can say. And also light can travel through vacuum medium. Okay, so and we have to know that actually when light travels through a medium, in generally actually light travels in a straight line. Okay, so suppose if we take, this is your source. Okay, this is your source, and from this case actually, if this is source, from this case actually light travels in a straight line. Okay, and this property is actually called rectilinear propagation of light. In generally light always travels in a straight line. Okay, light in generally does not pass through all objects completely. Okay, suppose light travels in the direction and some object is placed, okay, on the path of light. Okay, so there are actually three possibilities. Okay, some amount of light suppose passes through this block, okay, or either, okay, or we can say actually any type of light cannot pass through the block, okay. So these are the property, and on the basis of actually ability of light to passes through them, different materials can be grouped, okay. So in generally this is the fourth point, okay. What is different actually types of material on the basis of ability of light to passes through them, okay. So this, in this case, actually different types of body or material on the basis of actually ability of light to pass through them. Here we can say, suppose we take three types. One is actually transparent. One is, first one is we take transparent. Here, what is the definition of transparent material? In generally, the materials that allow actually light to passes through them completely, okay. So these materials are called transparent material, okay. Like we take clear glass, okay. If we take clear glass, okay, and light is incident on clear glass, then simply light passes through clear glass completely, okay. Suppose we take another example, clear water and air, okay. These are the examples of actually transparent material. And the second one, that is suppose translucent. What is the definition of translucent material? So these are the materials that allow light to passes through them, but not completely, it is partially, okay. So materials that allow light to passes through them partially, not completely, these are the translucent materials. And example is actually ground glass, okay. We can take as ground glass, okay. Thin nylon fabric, butter paper, okay, frosted glass, etc. These are the examples of translucent material. And the third one, that is actually opaque medium, okay, or opaque material. So these are the materials that actually do not allow any type of light to pass through them, okay. So this is called opaque material. So here we take an example, suppose wood, okay, or cardboard, and thick cloth, leather, some plastics, okay, some plastics, not such all type of plastics, some plastics, okay. These are the examples of opaque medium, okay, or opaque material. So in generally, for a transparent material, 100% energy, or we can say total amount of energy, light energy, is passed through them completely. For translucent material, actually we can say that some part of energy is passed, that means actually light is passed through them but not completely, partially. Like we take like ground glass, okay, frosted glass, nylon fabric, paper, butter paper, etc. And what is opaque medium? Opaque medium is the material that do not allow any to pass any type of light through them, okay. Like wood, cardboard, thick cloth, leather, some plastics, etc. are the examples of opaque medium, okay. So this is the end of today's class. In this class we just discussed about our 4 points. First 4 points: what is light, sources of light, in this case luminous and non-luminous objects, rectilinear propagation of light, and also different types of materials such as transparent, translucent, and opaque medium, okay.